will collect the headphones shortly. You would help us very much if you let the cable hang loosely. Thank you.
Sydney Tower, this is Air Sydney. Cleared to land, runway 16 right. Engine fire. Mayday, mayday. We have both engine thrust failure. Stand by. And welcome home. What we have seen now, it was an experience or part of our experience or what we offer in Sydney Flight Simulator. Here is the shop where the flight simulator are, or here is the airport convenience center. You can find souvenirs and dollies, and you can find flight ticketing and currency exchange. So that's what I'm trying to introduce, a full simulation of a full airport. My name is Ahmed. I used to fly for Egypt Air for 10 years as an aviation electronics engineer. I am graduated from National Civil Aviation Training Organization. When I moved to Australia, my license as an aircraft maintenance engineer was not recognized here. They told me I have to convert it to the EASA, the European one, then from the European one to the Australian one. In addition of my visa, it was a student visa at that time, and with part-time work permit. So no airline will hire someone with part-time work permit and with a license who is not recognized here. So I purchased the convenience store with all my life savings. I even borrowed some money from my brother-in-law, and then I started a convenience store to cover my living. And then I missed my career. Each one talked with me. He told me, "What are you doing here?" And then when the pandemic comes, I have nothing to do. I was here alone in the city. There is no people in the street. So that's how the idea came to me. In order to build a flight simulator, I got the parts and assembled it myself to connect with my past and not to be far from my career. It started in 2020. I ordered the parts and they told me there is pandemic now, and no one can install it for you. I told them, just send it to me. I'm an aviation electronics engineer. I can do it. They told me there is no manual. I told them it's okay. I'll have my chances. It had been sent to me in 2 different pallets, about 2,000 pieces. And I got a help of some of my friends. And it took about 4 months to install. And finally we have it. People start to act very, very different reactions. When they come to the convenience store to purchase a bottle of water or something like this, and they found a full cockpit inside, they say, what? Explain. Sometimes they just open their mouth, and then when they started to know what is this, customers loved it very much, because for pilots, they come here to practice before interviews, and they get their children to teach them or to let their families see what they can do in real life, because they cannot let them go inside the cockpit. Also, the cabin crew come here to see what's happening inside the cockpit, because only the chef has a chance to go inside the cockpit. And for normal people or for public, they come here to know what happened inside the cockpit while they are passengers. And also they come to see the sightseeing from the sky, or to know how the aircraft fly and practice themselves. Especially young people, they come here to know about the career and the big dream to become a pilot or an aviation engineer. I already applied for the CASA, the Civil Aviation Authority here, to be an official training device and to be used for multi-crew cooperation training. And I speak with the training head there, and they are willing to cooperate, but they asked me for syllabus, and the syllabus is very expensive to build. So I'm waiting to get some revenue to be unofficially recognized. Most of people doesn't know even what it looks like inside the cockpit. That's why I open my curtains and let everyone, even people don't pay, they can just take photos with the cockpit, and to see how complicated it is for a pilot or for an engineer to fix, because most of people don't know how we suffer to let them be safe in air. And for pilots, they come here to practice before interviews. Even after interviews, they come here to practice emergency situations, and young people practice to be pilots. So I think, in my opinion, I'm doing a good rule. Okay, my future plans is to franchise the idea all over the world, not only Australia. Not only the simulator, but the airport convenience center. I have the simulator with a convenience store. It's like a small airport. You can find the luggage storage, you can find currency exchange, flight ticketing, souvenirs, candies and lollies, and the flight simulator. Also, I applied to teach young children coding of the simulator through the Creative Kids program. Anyone can just use their Creative Kids voucher to teach their children coding inside a unique experience flying over the sky. And I'm hoping to get some more revenue.